I taught my daughter the truth about flat Earth the other day, and when we were in the toy shop, she points at a globe. The first thing she said was, "What is this nonsense? Why does the toy shop preach lies?" Right. Proud mom today. Oh boy. Becca Lynn. Okay. My son has this little girlfriend, and she was talking about God and all these religious things. I heard Isaac stop her very nicely and say, "God is consciousness, not an actual person. And the sooner you realize that, you'll be happier in life." Oh, shut the hell up, Becca Lynn. He did not frickin' say that. Quit lying. 10-year-old, you're the best. Me? No, you're the best. Subjective. Isn't anyone's bestness subjective? Not yours. That's facts. Right. I cry less than a Democrat. This is too cute. Yeah. What's your baby registered as voting-wise, by the way? I'm quite curious. Child. Dad, why was every movie in the 2020s a multiverse movie? Me. Well, the 2020s was this weird time where it felt like we were all living in our own different worlds, all while our institutions crumble. Wait, I thought the child was supposed to say the smarter thing. What? I could also own the plane. Tweet by writer Rebecca Papin on Twitter. Pilot to my 5-year-old daughter a few days ago. Do you know you could grow up to be a flight attendant? I could also own the plane. That is true. Like own that one in particular though? Or like own the airline? How do you mean? Explain, 5-year-old. How much you want to bet that the kids were screaming and this was posted to make the parent feel better about themselves? I think my boys understand consent quite well. I was behind my two boys, 10 and 8, while they were in the kitchen. The 8-year-old was holding the kitten, and the kitten was trying to run off. My 10-year-old saw this and said, "No, brother. The kitten did not give you consent to hold it. Let it go now. You must have consent to hold the kitten, or you're going to hurt it. Next time you ask her first, and if she says yes, she won't run away from you, and you can pet her." My 8-year-old let the kitten go and said he understood. I was so proud of them both. Then the 10-year-old said, "You must have my consent to touch my tablet, too," and ran off. LOL. I love them so much. I'm sure you do. 9-year-old. Who's going to be there? Just us or me, us, and, other families like ours? So families that are 2/3 autistic and 100% queer? That's not what I meant, but that would be an awesome party. I know, right? Okay. Whatever. Just whatever. Almost got us in the first part. I'm not gonna lie. My 4-year-old just said, "Daddy, why do people make up things that their children have said for social media? Isn't it just inherently dishonest and indicative of an inability to construct a compelling narrative themselves?" I mean, I feel like they definitely can construct a compelling narrative themselves. All you gotta do is own it. Just own it. I told my cat I didn't want to go to school, and she said, "Wait, what? Every morning you have 2 choices. Continue to sleep with your dreams or wake up and chase them." Your cat's a genius, bro. Why is your cat on woke kids, though? Told my 3-year-old we needed to pick up dinner for her dad, and she said, "Daddy's a grown man. He can cook his own food. My work here is done." Yeah, I'm sure he'll be very appreciative of this made-up story. You could just say you forgot to pick it up on the way home. That's fine. My kid says his Instagram reels are full of "what type of abuse have you been put through" ads. Asked him what he found out. Says they're just trying to make more victims to sell pills to. And it was at that point I knew we won. F*** you, Jesse. That one kind of got me. I'm really, 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 really tired of people that shit on prescription medication as a whole. Sure, there are plenty of times where you may not need it, but there's also plenty of people out there that absolutely do need it, and it makes their lives livable or better. So stop this stupid bullshit. They're just trying to make more victims to sell pills to. Jesse, go f*** yourself. My 5-year-old has paused his cartoons. Walk to me and say, "Dad, they want to confuse me. Boys don't wear dresses. Can you please change of episode?" Okay. And screw you, Fernando. Jesus Christ. It's cartoons. Your 5-year-old probably isn't even forming memories yet. You gonna sit there and tell me that Bugs Bunny dressing up in drag or something like that is confusing the 5-year-old? I think not. You probably watched that and grew up just fine, aside from being a little dim, but that's okay. My 10-year-old, as he gazes out of the car window, "Why don't we just power the world with wind, sun, and water?" I didn't have a good answer for him. Car window. Oh, the irony. I know. It was an electric car powered using renewables, but I get your point. Okay, all right, I'm sure it was. Everybody's got a solar array strong enough on their roof to power their car via that. Totally. Oh, man. I had to share an encounter with my 7-year-old goddaughter concerning the new Ariel. For reference, my goddaughter is the spitting image of the young version of Elsa. Bright blue eyes and hair literally whiter than snow. Okay. She wanted to know why people are upset about the new Little Mermaid. She had heard adults in her family discuss how fair or unfair it was that they changed the color of the mermaid. She had the most pensive look on her face when she asked me the question, what is the big deal? And she did not disappoint me with her thought process. It's only fair. Now people with the new Ariel skin do not have to close their eyes and pretend and miss things. Now my friends can watch the new one with me and they can see what I always get to see. Yes, I was overwhelmed with pride and joy. How old's this kid? 7-year-old. Yeah, very eloquent for a 7-year-old, I must say. 1. Most portedly, they get to see them with their eyes open. When you read me the stories, I close my eyes and Red Riding Hood looks like my skin. She then pinched her little arm and pointed. 2. They are all wrong because mermaids are blue and green, so you cannot just... Wait, what? Are they? Are all mermaids just blue and green? I didn't know that. Most devilish grin came over this angel's face and she whispered, it is pretend that they have my skin, and you can't pretend wrong. She stepped back and sat beside me, and there was silence. Then she looked me deep into my eyes. But now I think it's time for Harry Potter mermaids, okay? Okay. I don't like the Harry Potter mermaids, though. They're freaking weird. So proud of my youngest. She was in line for lunch at school today. It was French toast sticks and sausage. The boy in front of her said no to the sausage, and she called him a communist. She's in kindergarten. Proud parent. Yeah, this one feels fake. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. No thank you. Commie! My 6-year-old working on a bead design. Do you want to help me? My 8-year-old. Yes. Do you want me to follow your directions or give you ideas? My proposition. All academic collaborations would be improved by having this exact conversation. Yeah. Then everyone clapped. My daughter is 3 years old. She knows exactly who she is. Today, a couple at the river called my daughter they, and she said, I'm not a they, I'm a girl. The couple proceeded to discourage their kids from playing with her. I hope in the future, instead of clutching your pearls, y'all encourage a warrior queen. No one gives a fuck. Just no one. No one cares. My 8-year-old daughter heard this playing on my phone, came and looked, caught a glimpse of the flag, and is now scared to go to bed. She's afraid the rainbow people are going to kidnap me in the night. Amanda, tell your beautiful daughter that the patriots of America will protect her from the rainbow people, no matter the cost. Oh man, nice check marks. Really cool check marks. I hope it's worth the money to look this goddamn stupid. My 9-year-old's first book review, I guess. Charlotte's Web. Depressing. Don't read. I think all reviews should be that. That's it. Not those exact words, but this short and to the point. My 2nd grader has 5 video meetings per day. 5. At one point he goes, I think this one could have been an email. So I guess he's ready for the corporate world. Yeah, literally could not have said that less. But cool, cute. Everyone dies one day. Everyone... No. Not books, not words. Words don't die. Screw off, Rebecca. All right? You're the reason this subreddit exists. While watching Extraction 2 last night, my son made the observation that there are never any atheist terrorists in movies or the news. All the angry people that want to blow people up are religious. If there was no religion, there would be a lot less murder. Right you are, son. Right you are. So that movie's... How old is the kid? Because that movie's rated R. Right? You know what? Whatever. My 4-year-old daughter is asking questions about colonial history. How do I respond in an age-appropriate way? I don't know. They're f***ing 4. Me to the boys earlier. What a lovely day. Beautiful sunshine. Romeo, I know it's sunny because they're not spraying today. He's 7 and he gets it. First of all, you named your kid Romeo? Romeo. Not the point. The point is, you're a psycho. I could help him with Russia. Devante, I'm pretty sure we shouldn't have a president that behaves like a toddler that doesn't want to go to bed. Oh, and if he doesn't know anything about Russia, I could help him out. He'll have to show me where what is? When was this posted? Oh, 2016, gotcha. My 4-year-old froze on stage at her first ballet recital. I failed, she told me after the show. I looked at her heartbroken with tears in my eyes. No, I failed you. But today you've given me more than I ever could have asked for. You gave me a sad kid story to post on LinkedIn. Link what? She asked. LinkedIn, I replied. A place where depressing personal anecdotes involving imaginary children are posted and mined for engagements in order to boost one's own professional identity. She looked at me confused. But Dad, I cut her off. Shh. Thank you, sweetheart. My 9-year-old said this is how the Barbie movie should have ended. Nah. H.P. Lovecraft was the wokest kid of them all. Foregoing his Christian upbringing, he recalled at 5 years old being told Santa Claus did not exist and retorted by asking why God is not equally a myth. You know, Lovecraft seems like the type of dude to have been a little weird at 5. I mean, he was a really weird, frickin' creepy guy, right? My youngest son Elijah, who is 6, saw a trailer for the new Super Mario Bros. Movie earlier. Once it was over, he turned to me and said, "Father, why does Hollywood insist on indoctrinating our youth with subliminal LGBTQ+ messaging? I have no interest in this feature film." Oh, man. Who is 6? All right, if your 6-year-old talks like that, you're gonna have to sacrifice him. I'm just saying now. That's what has to be done. Not even H.P. Lovecraft probably talked like that at 5 years old, 6 years old, whatever. The 7-year-old sitting next to me on the plane just said that Fruit Loops are actually all the same flavor, and the Kennedys kept it a secret. So excuse me while I enjoy the best flight of my life. The Kennedys did what? This kid definitely did this, and it was definitely not their parents forcing them to turn it off or turning it off themselves. This is how far my 11 son made it through the newest Mr. Beast. He notices Chris looks different and turned it off on his own. He then asked why Mr. Beast is okay with this. I've given up things I loved, so I know how upsetting it is for him. He said you were his favorite too. Okay, I'm gonna make it real clear here. I'm absolutely with Jimmy. It makes me so upset and sad and infuriated that we're still doing this shit. I know this was definitely posted a while ago. Yeah. It was posted a while back for sure, but people really gotta chill the hell out. And then everyone on the bus clapped. My son once asked a Muslim mother on the bus why she covered her beautiful face with an ugly black scarf, and I could have died on the spot. But her smile was so genuine, it brought me back. She gave him a basic sentence about it being her religion, and he replied with, "Oh, I get that. Your face is still beautiful, even though I can't see it." Her son said, "It really is," and we were both proud mothers on the bus that day. Right, I'm sure. I got mad at my dog for being lazy, and he said, "If a candle does not allow itself moments of rest, it is doomed to shed the qualities that give it purpose." A candle? What does that mean? One of the best things about kids is they teach us how to live in the present. We're stuck in traffic on a long car ride the other day, and our 4-year-old says, "Dad, I like it when we go slow because I don't have to skip over anything I see." My whole perspective instantly shifted. Yeah, well, your little 4-year-old's gonna have to commute to work one day, and you know what? You're gonna try and make them feel better by bringing up this moment, and then they're gonna tell you to screw yourself, Dad. Kids, 3 and 5-year-old, saw the mollusk tee I got at Red Rocks. "OMG, Mommy, your shirt is scary." Yeah, what is that? It's scary. Guys, it's the mollusk. The mollusk? What's that? Mommy, what's the mollusk? What does it do? Well, it emulates the ocean sound. It lingers with its wandering eye. What? It looks scary. It's gonna give us nightmares. Okay, I'm gonna play y'all the song. No, scary, plays the mollusk. Wow, we love this song. It's so nice. So are you still scared? Well, it looks scary, but it sounds nice. I love the Molly. I feel like this one feels a little bit more like the truth. It does. Because I don't know if you've seen the album art for that, but yeah, it is freaky, okay? A 5-year-old did all that. Sure. Building an organization culture is similar to raising a child. It's about our actions, not just our words or posters on the wall. This picture from last Saturday evening at work speaks volumes about the profound impact our actions have on those we lead and nurture, whether it's our teams or the little ones who look up to us. Check this out. My 5-year-old niece has been a keen observer of my daily routines. Rising early at 5 a.m. Oh, you're doing a humble brag thing, okay. Committing to a daily workout regimen and eating right. Devoting long hours, many times up to 16 hours a day. Well, you are the CEO, I think of all people, you're the one who should be working like that. Wasn't surprised when she showed me the skincare products she had created. She even developed a unique brand name with a pricing strategy. In her world, a woman founder, a woman CEO, and woman at the forefront is the norm, not an exception. Okay, you didn't have to make up the kid thing, though, to make a point. Me, riding alone in silence. 10-year-old bursting into the room like the Kool-Aid Man. How are you doing, you joyous wordsmith? What? I told my daughter she couldn't go see the Barbie movie because it's PG-13 and she's 9. She was like, the PG stands for parental guidance. You're my parent, so guide me to the movies. I don't know, I feel like a 9-year-old could theoretically absolutely say this. So, in the spirit of that, just do it! You're the parent, so do what they said and guide their asses to the movie theater. I don't know, I only watched the movie once. I don't know how, I just don't know. My son didn't approve of the class Valentine's cards I picked, so he fixed them. I think you're very cool. I think you're a real human. You're the kid in my class. Right. Did the whole staff start clapping too? I would just like to take a moment and brag about my wonderful 8-year-old. Yesterday, he thanked me a million times for taking him out, and he kept saying how spoiled he was, and that he wishes he could get me something for Valentine's Day because it's not fair that I don't have someone to get me anything. I explained to him, of course, that I didn't need anything bought for me to feel loved and appreciated, and that he shows me all the time. Today we went grocery shopping, and I spent a small fortune, of course, because the prices, and Liam looks at me and says, "Mom, thank you for the groceries. I realize I don't thank you enough for these things, and I know you work hard to make sure I have everything I need and also need food." Wait, what? When I tell you the cashier and I looked at each other and both started crying, we did. All right, okay. Her 2-year-old loves court hearings and body cam footage. On today's episode of My Toddler is a Genius, oh boy, Ariel identified China, Australia, Greenland, Brazil, South America, and America. South America and America. Will we just not call it North America like it's called? Hang a world map in your common areas. It will not disappoint. I swear to you, as much as she watches Hoagie, Pinkfong, and Ms. Rachel, she's heavily paying attention to world news. She's always been interested in body cam footage and what? Court hearings? She is in that shit. The issues with Russia and Ukraine and China, etc., she's all up in that. She won't be 3 till October. Okay. Right, I forgot. You said toddler. You're full of shit. Sure she did. My 8-year-old came across my bound thesis in the basement, read it, and spontaneously wrote me this note. I will now be listing her as a suggested reviewer for all my manuscript submissions. Dear Adam, Daddy, I was very amazed by your work. It surprised me that it took 4 whole years to write that thesis. I'm sure it took a lot. Man, this is weird. Okay, in the spring of 2020, I had my 7th graders write a 6-word memoir. I'll never forget my favorite one. Brave birds still fly through fog. We were all silent after she read it. Then I whispered with genuine awe, "Oh, wow, you're the teacher now." In Waitrose this morning, the little one saw a man looking very sad on the phone in the meat aisle. It's because they're in Waitrose. After his call ended, she asked him if he was okay. "I've not been okay since 2016, sweetheart. 23rd of June, to be exact," he replied, then added a bit of a chuckle. "Not that you'll remember that date, you're too young." I could not believe my ears when at the age of 7, my wonderful daughter replied, "I might not remember that date personally, but what I do know is that that's the date our country became isolated from our European friends. I try not to get upset about it, though, as I know we'll be back one day, and on that day, I want you to be a happy man, a European man." The man was brought to tears and gave her a hug, and I must say I shed a tear of pride. And then everyone in the store gave us $1 billion. Sorry, pounds. This conversation definitely happened. Today, my 7-year-old daughter asked me a question that stopped me in my tracks. "Mom, why do people who protest my sister using the girls' bathroom not care about trans boys using the boys' bathroom? Why are they only mad about trans girls?" I told her that I believe it's because they have a profound hatred and desire to control women. She said, "The patriarchy." So if my 7-year-old can identify the flaw in anti-trans rhetoric and connect the root, surely there's hope. The Florida GOP gubernator? I don't know. What a weird word. What does it mean? Nominee even released a campaign ad in July that featured his wife declaring, "People say Ron is all Trump, but he's so much more." As we saw DeSantis and his daughter playing with building blocks, and DeSantis encouraged her to build the wall. Yeah, how quickly did he drop out? Just before falling asleep, my 7-year-old said, "If I only had one wish, I'd want to help poor people. I will hold tightly onto that when the judgmental comments make me start to doubt myself. I'm killing it in ways that matter the most to me." From my 9-year-old daughter's notebook, thank you for everything, Mr. Musk. Elon Musk is the hero of our time. Well, I hate to tell you that your 9-year-old daughter is wrong, and you are as well. It's a serious problem, but there's no reason somebody should be telling a 4-year-old about it. My 4-year-old just FaceTimed to ask what I'm doing to help the people in Buffalo, and why did the bad man do this? Absolutely gutting. This cannot be normal. It's time to ban assault weapons. Why are you using a fake conversation with a 4-year-old to make a... Why? Y'all, my son woke me up out of sleep crying and said, Mommy, I know you're tired of working trying to make it better for me and my sister. I'll go to work for you today. This made me cry. He's only 1. He's 1? All right. My parents, please don't start anything on Thanksgiving. Me. The main problem with Donald Trump, I'm a communist. Transphobia is stupid. What should we tolerate? This morning, we're walking out to the car, and along the way are avoiding stepping on broken glass, throw up, and spilt food. And Maddox turns to me and says, why are adults so mean to the earth? They use it like a big trash can. I'm sorry, Maddox? A boy told my daughter he liked her. He asked if she likes him back. She said, I can't answer that right now because you've only been nice to me for 2 days. I need to see how you treat me and others for the next 2 months. Then I'll know if you're someone I could like. Preach it! My friend's toddler babbled, don't forget to subscribe as he was put to bed. Kid watches so much YouTube, he thought it means goodbye. Oh man, I miss Twitter. Back when stupid shit like this was posted.